please welcome to the stage Crush Comics.
Woo! 2/5 of Crush Comics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually we fly with a little bit more people on this ship, but tonight it's just us.
We look like a Between the Two Ferns episode.
A little bit.
But I kind of like it.
So, was this your guys' first time seeing it? Or is this repeat viewing? The more fun stuff edition? Right. Well,
I feel the exact same way I did in December, plus 11 minutes.
it has some more fun stuff. I'm not sure where the camera is, but if you're watching at home and if you haven't seen it yet, or you have seen it and you enjoyed it and want to see it in theaters again, it's really fun. And this has some more fun stuff.
Of the 5, was it? 5 or 6 scenes? So far?
I think it's about 5. So,
yeah. Which one do you think? Is there any of them that made you feel like, oh, I wish this was in the first cut of this film?
the scene with the paint was pretty funny, and I guess the post-credit scene we just watched gives a little bit more context to what our understanding of, I guess, how the skull works.
Yeah.
At least digitally.
Yeah, it just
Cross.
photoshops a bird into your face.
Yeah, there you go.
So
No matter where you're at.
And no one will remember who Peter is because of that. It was cool. I think any scene with Hannibal Buress needs to be left in a film.
Yeah.
I don't think you should never bring Hannibal to the cutting floor.
Yeah, I think he's the best at just kind of, it seems like they were just sitting him down and having him go. It seems like he's the best
Say
at
what
that.
you're thinking.
I mean,
Go for it.
Yeah, no, but it was fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We got some more Matt Murdock, technically.
Always good Matt Murdock. He's going to be kind of spearheading, I feel like, a level of the MCU moving forward. He's in, I think we've all seen the trailers. He's in She-Hulk coming up. He is rumored to make an Echo appearance. He's getting his own show. Hopefully a Spider-Man project. I'm loving it because I love the Netflix Daredevil series. I'm happy to see more.
Yeah, and I think the episode with him is going to be
Hopefully
next week. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. So
I'm down.
that's cool.
He's gonna show up in his yellow suit.
Not gonna lie, wanted one more flip.
You want one more flip? Yeah, all these scenes
We
were
got a
more
jump,
fun.
but not a flip.
No new Spider-Man swing.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I never get sick of seeing the 3 Peters together. That is a feeling that has not worn off since December. It tickles me. I want the poster that you guys have outside of the 3 Spider-Man. It's so cool. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I guess it's cool. There's no catch out the bag now, so that's just up there.
It's
you
so
know?
good to talk about it
Yeah,
freely
cool.
because there was just this horrible period where it was just rumored, and
Yep.
then opening night just freed everyone, cleared all the false rumors and the things that ended up being true, and things like that.
As far as how it relates to the comics, there's kind of a precedence was, oh god, this is sensitive, I'm sorry, my piece too long. But there's a precedent with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man teaming up on adventures like this, and this is kind of the closest that we're probably going to get to the Sinister Six, at least for now, unless
Sinister 5's good enough for me.
Sinister Five, yeah.
Yeah,
Willem Dafoe, Sinister enough for 2 people.
that's absolutely right.
Yeah, no,
It's 11 extra minutes.
it's the best Spider-Man movie in the
It
MCU.
absolutely is. I think there's such a clear progression in John Watts' style over those 3 movies. I think one is like a very safe, borderline just a flat Spider-Man movie, not a lot of swinging, not a lot of New York. We get a little more action in Far From Home, but it felt a little more of the same. And then this was just an insane jump. This movie's super fun.
I have no problem saying that I hate both of the first 2 MCU Spider-Man movies for personal reasons, but that doesn't matter when I watch this one, because this one is fun. And it is Stick the Landing.
It's a good time. Now, I love the ending of this movie in particular. That was something that I don't think they added anything to, but I don't think you need to. But it's just Spider-Man going back to his roots. Hopefully his 4th installment will be
Well, now we know that Andrew Garfield Spider-Man was looking Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's holes.
We do know that now. That's the best line they added
That's crucial
in this
information.
movie. That'll come up in Secret Wars, I'm sure.
My question is though, did they not mess up his age again though? Because is he 14?
No, I think the ongoing joke is no one says his age right. In
right.
Spider-Man Homecoming, I think Tony Stark calls him 14. He's like, I'm 15.
Everyone else said I was crazy to recruit a 14-year-old kid. I'm 15.
No, this is where you zip it, all right? The adult is talking.
Yeah, but
Drax taking
yeah.
things too literally.
And then if you guys didn't know, for those at home, the robber that he stopped in the new scene that they added in is Tom Holland's actual brother. So that's kind of cool. They got to hang around with his brother on set. Get nepotism in.
But did anybody that's with us have any thoughts or anything they wanted to throw in? Any questions, as if we made it, but I don't know, as it relates to the comic book or anything like that?
You can type your questions too on Facebook, and
yes.
we'll just reply to them maybe.
Yes, and we'll think about them quite long and hard.
Yeah, you might actually get better answers than if you were here.
Yes.
But yeah, overall, super enjoyed it, and I'm always down for more Spider-Man, so the more fun stuff version, good for me.
Yeah, hopefully Spider-Man 4 delivers on the promise of this Spider-Man kind of leaves us off on, that he's gonna be going forward
to the
with Spider-Man
cosmos.
things. He might be
Fight
something to the
Galactus.
cosmos. We saw that the symbiote is still running around. But, well, I guess since we're here and I talked about it earlier in the shot, this would be a great time to bring in Gwen Stacy if they wanted to do that, because college was the time where he met Gwen Stacy, and everybody's mind's wiped. He's going to college. He's down on his luck. Be a fun time. And you don't have to kill Gwen Stacy. They didn't kill her in the Ultimate Universe. They brought her back in other incarnations of Spider-Man.
It's a good time for Gwen. I don't know if they can do Harry.
Why?
Because in this movie, Willem Dafoe, he's kind of stammering over himself, but he's like, I'm in this new place, my Oscorp's not there, and he goes, my son, and then he just pauses. So either there is a Harry and he didn't recognize him, or maybe there's no Harry Osborn in the MCU.
He was tweaking though. He was kind of freaking out. Maybe he was like, my son.
My son's
Too much
a
to
different
take
dude, yeah.
I think it's gonna be whatever they want it to be, whenever they want to bring it up. I'm pretty sure Harry or Norman Osborn is gonna be black in the animated show freshman year they're making.
Yeah, that's right.
So perhaps.
They're doing a cool show, if you guys don't know, in Disney Plus. It'll be a cartoon about the 6 months between Spider-Man getting bit and then when he gets recruited by Tony Stark to be in the Civil War. But it's an alternate reality where Norman Osborn finds Peter instead of Tony Stark, and you get a more seemingly traditional, just a little more comics route story, and it's going to have some villains like Scorpion and Doc Ock, something people we haven't seen yet in the MCU.
Yeah. They'll do something like the video games doing, because it looks like he might be better than that. Who knows? It's crazy.
I like that this movie is almost a shot-for-shot remake of the PS4 game opening. It's pretty much that.
I mean, yeah, that level last sequence kind of does invoke that, but Spider-Man feeds into itself like that. There's a great reflexivity to them. Between the comics and movies and the games. It's a beautiful thing.
Does anyone have any questions?
Anything they want to throw?
Oh.
You in the back, sir.
I like your hat.
You guys hear about this fan film?
Oh.
Almost got made, almost got.
There is a fan film, and I'll let you at home do your own research. I'll give a friendly neighborhood synopsis of it, which is that there is a Spider-Man fan film called Spider-Man Lotus. And it crowdfunded $122,000. It was just some kids and a camera, and they hired real VFX artists, and they got some stuff done, and then it got canceled for reasons that I will let you guys look up, because this is the Friendly Neighborhood recap. But for whatever reasons, it shut down. I don't think those people are going to get their money back. But today, the VFX artists released a few scenes just because they were finished, and they're not going to be seen, unfortunately, by its intended audience, and they are incredible. It's really worth checking out, just to appreciate those VFX artists' hard work. Those came out today, actually, to sync up with this, I guess.
Yeah, it is kind of mind-blowing if you do come out or have seen or are going to come see the more fun edition. It is kind of fun to see how well this little sequence they released is done, and kind of see how that line is blurring with what they can do with these fan films, given enough time and the right budget. But as we said in the Friendly Neighborhood recap, TM, where we're taking them.
It makes me wonder, because things are getting so well made with just the right creative team behind it, like those VFX artists making such realistic, cool videos. I wonder if in the future, almost like a step up from YouTube, or I wonder if there will be a streaming service based on not studio stuff, just like fan film.
YouTube.
We know, but no, you got paid for it though. YouTube run, I guess.
That'll be like TikTok's their next tech.
TikTok, but you have 3 hours.
Yeah, TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours. Because that's the new trend. But
All right, we're wandering here.
there we go.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for supporting the Chabot Theater. It's our favorite place to come hang out and talk to you guys about fun nerd stuff. And check out right next door at Crush Comics. Pick up a cool book, get studied up on the things that these movies are based on.
Hey.